you are a SaaS founder, right? You could be falling any into two categories: profitable SaaS company, second, a loss-making SaaS company. So if you're a profitable SaaS company, there is a recurring revenue and you bill to the company and then they pay you after a certain number of days. There is no inventory in your business. The product is your in-house tech. So there is no largely services expenses. So credit to your end client or the receivables often led you to put money in the business, which is working capital, and that is where debt can be used to finance this gap. So receivable financing or financing of this gap is one use case which as a founder you should definitely explore. Now, how to finance it? So if you're a profitable SaaS company, till today in India, banks are not one of the options because they ask for some physical collateral. Alternatively, you can go to a bank, tell them you give me 100 rupees of line of credit and I'll give you 50 rupees, 75 rupees of FD, which is also one of the ways to raise money from bank, but technically don't get enough money. You might only get 50 rupees or 25 rupees at the end of the day. Not really solving your pain point of funding this working capital gap. It might be cheaper, but banks are not extending you enough credit. They're asking a lot of FD margin. So what do you do? If you are a startup sort of a company, not an SME, and doing about say more than 25 crores of annual sales, you can raise money from certain NBFCs and funds. So there are at least 5 to 10 NBFCs or funds in the market who may be able to extend you up to say 25% of your top line in the form of working capital financing at a very favorable terms. Now, if you're loss making, the first obvious question is how much runway do you have? Often people use runway in different ways. The way we look at it is cash in, cash out. So what are your total expenses into a particular month and what is the total cash available to you? If you divide the total cash divided monthly expenses, that is your runway. So if it is more than at least 6 to 8 months, then there are a lot of fintechs in the market. There are in fact a lot of venture debt funds which might extend you a financing option for these kind of things. Here, understanding the runway, the quality of the investors on the cap table, and also the future potential of the business, these three things combined is the basis by which a lender often extends credit. So you might still be able to raise up to 25% credit in the first case scenario. So universe just shrinks a little bit if you are a loss-making company. But fortunately today, I think the ecosystem is mature enough. There are a lot of lenders who are operating in this segment.